Hey guys, welcome back to Walt Christie World. I'm here today to show you guys my March 2020 favorites. So I know I just posted a video yesterday, and normally I would do my favorites video on the last day of the month, but since my normal posting day was yesterday, I didn't want to double up in one day. So we're doing our March favorites on April 1st, and that's just fine because everything's weird right now anyway. So anyway, so first of all, I don't know if you can see it yeah, you can totally see it. So there's my Polynesian candle on my table behind me. It smells amazing while burning, and actually my office is located upstairs and to the right, and I can smell it all the way downstairs, just like faintly, but it's really got a good spread. The smell does. So that is a good thing. I always get really annoyed when a candle is you can only smell it when you're like right next to it. So definitely a plus for Magic Candle Company so far is that the smells are very strong, strong enough to be smelled all over the house. So, all right, I'm gonna start with a beauty product, and this is actually something I've used in the past because I've gotten samples of it, but I actually finally just bought a full-size version of it. And it is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. You've probably seen this if you are at all like, well, I can't get it to focus. Anyway, if you do like Sephora boxes or anything, because I've gotten this a couple of different times. It's amazing. I put it on my lips every single night, and I've had this whole thing for like a week or two that I've been using it, and like I've barely, let me just stand up. I've barely made a dent in this stuff. Like it is gonna last me for a long time. And this container is 0.7 ounces or 20 grams, and it was $20. So that seems like a lot per ounce, but you really don't use much per day or per night. So it's gonna last for a long time. Like I could see this lasting for at least a year, maybe more. So $20 a year, not too bad. But I've noticed when I used the samples, I didn't need chapstick nearly as much throughout the day. So I really think it does a good job of like hydrating your lips overnight while you're sleeping, where you don't really necessarily need to hydrate as much during the day. I'm gonna get to the point now that it's getting warmer and more humid. I'm not gonna need chapstick as much anyway. So yeah, anyway, I really like this stuff. I used to never be one to spend a lot of money on beauty products, but now I do invest in things that I feel like really work and are really good. So, that was the first thing. The second thing I guess I'll show you is my dress, which the button just popped open on, so that's lovely. Hopefully you couldn't see that. No, you couldn't. I'll just have to be a little careful, and I think I'm gonna wear a shirt underneath it when I actually wear it. So this is my Easter dress that I bought from Madewell. You can see this part is a little sheer, so I'm probably gonna wear a little tank top underneath it. I don't really have a good way of showing you guys the whole dress. I didn't really think about that. But the bottom has like this little ruffle here. I'll just like tilt the camera down so you can see it. Here's the whole dress. It's got a little cinched waist, and it's gonna turn and get wonky. So here's the bottom. It's got a little ruffle at the bottom, but I really like it. I think the pattern is really cute, and it's like a delicate kind of chiffon-y. I mean, it's not chiffon, obviously, but it's that texture. So yeah. Also, the sleeves are like, I guess, maybe 3/4, and have a little billowiness to them. This is much more like frilly than I normally wear, but I'm trying to branch out on my style and not just wear like super plain stuff all the time. So I found this and really liked it, and it was on sale, so I got it. And it's Madewell. Moving on, my next thing is another thing that's not gonna fit. Everything this month is big. So this is a pillow, if you can't tell. Ooh, that's an interesting look. Anyway, you don't really need to see the whole pillow. So this is a king size pillow, and we've had a king size bed since we got married, and Rhett finally got a king size pillow like last year, in the summer, and he's liked it, and it takes up, you know, a normal amount of space on the bed. And I've still had my little full-size pillow, so there's like a huge gap between our pillows. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade to a king-size pillow. I needed a new one anyway, you know, like you kind of want to change your pillows every once in a while. So it had been a long time since I got a new pillow. But this, let me look. I pulled it up on Amazon, so I'm gonna look and read you what it's called. It is Weekender Ventilated Gel Memory Foam Pillow with Reversible Cooling Cover, 2-sided for all season comfort. And it was $59.99, so $60 for a pillow is kind of crazy, but it's king size and it's memory foam, and I really like it. So I'm not really sure why it's reverse. Oh, the cover unzips, so I guess I can like flip it if I want. But anyway, so I really like the pillow. And that was one of those things I was like, I had been thinking about getting it for a long time, but you know, $60 is kind of a lot to spend on a pillow. But I finally just was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Ugh. So I picked that up earlier this month. So the next thing, I was gonna tell you about my favorite movie from this month, which was Frozen 2, because it's finally available on Disney Plus, and I watched it and I really liked it. I know in the past I've been a little critical of the newer Disney movies, the ones that have come out since I started this channel. I was starting to feel like, you know, if people watching my channel were gonna be like, why does she doesn't even like Disney? But I do like Disney. So I really like Frozen 1, like the first one, a lot. For one, the soundtrack is amazing. I think the songs in that movie are great. Like, they stand out to me among the newer Disney films, like in the last decade. So I was really excited about this one. I will say I did not care as much for the music in this second one as the first one, but it was a cute movie. Like, I enjoyed watching it. I really, really did. I don't think it's better than the first one personally, but I know I've seen a lot of people say that it was, but I don't think it is. And I felt like the story was way too convoluted for me, but again, other people liked it and didn't think that. So I don't know why. Maybe I just like missed something in the beginning so then the rest of it didn't make sense to me. But I was thinking, like, where are they going with this? Am I gonna understand what's going on by the end of this? So it was not so confusing that I like couldn't enjoy it, but it was confusing, and like, I don't know. They tried too hard with the story, but still, as a movie, I thought it was great. Okay, and then I have a book. This is The King's General by Daphne du Maurier. It is not new because she died in the 80s, but it's very good. So Rebecca, by the same author, is my favorite book, and there's several books of hers that I have read, but then the inside cover of this one, there's like so many books there. Sorry, it's focusing on me. There's so many books there that I actually haven't read. I thought she only had written like 4 books, but there's more. And so I found this at McKay's not too long ago, and I've been reading it. I'm actually not through with it yet, but I'm liking it so much that I knew I wanted to put it on my favorites list, even if I don't actually finish it by the end of the month. I probably will. I'll probably finish it tonight or tomorrow night. So anyway, when you're watching this 2 days from when I'm filming it, but so I will probably have finished it by the time I film this. If I don't like it, I'll cut it out of the video. But so far, I'm loving it. Unless they end it in a really weird way, it's going to be one of my new favorites. Still not as good as Rebecca, but it's very good. I think that's it, except for the very last thing is way too big to bring into my house. So I'm going to take you outside to show you that. So this is a Toyota RAV4 XLE and is silver, as you can tell. I'm just gonna like show you the car, and you don't need to look at my face. So let's check it out. Okay, so it is a 2018 and it only had 17,000 miles on it, so I thought it was a great deal. I mean, it was a little more than I wanted to pay, but still less than I would have paid new, so I'm pleased with it. Let's check it out. So I've always had a little like sedan. I'm trying like not to show my license plate, which is hard to do. Anyway, I've always had a sedan, and when you have a little kid with a stroller, there's just not a lot of room for like all the stuff that comes with having a kid. So I really wanted to get an SUV, and what happened was my here, I'll go ahead and turn it back around so that you can see me. So what happened was my little car that I was driving, it died. It turned out to just be the battery, but this has happened, or that had happened to my car 4 or 5 times, where a battery just died within like a couple of years or less, and batteries are supposed to last longer than that. So I was planning on getting a car at the end of this year anyway, and I was like, you know what, forget it, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a car now. We had been saving up money for a down payment on a house, but because we'd saved up so much money, we haven't found a house to buy yet, so we just went ahead and used some of that money to pay down on a car for me, and now I have a car. Yay! An SUV. I've wanted an SUV forever, so I'm loving it so far. It's really fun to drive. Like, it's so much smoother than my old car. But yeah, so really happy with this, and I think Liliana likes it because she sits up a little higher now, so she can actually see out. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about the car. So, and Chipper's barking nonstop. But anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's my car. Well, that's it for my March favorites. It has not been a great month, but I got a new car, so it has been a great month. What's funny is that the car came, like, I bought the car the day before we had to cancel our Disney trip. So it was like, okay, yeah, this sucks, but also I just got a new car. So it's fine. It's kind of like evens out a little bit. But anyway, overall, it has not been a great month. But, and I don't think April's going to be great either. But maybe by May, things will be looking good and looking up, and we'll have some things to look forward to. And I'll be back next week, hopefully with a pen unboxing. That is my plan. And I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.